Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of Deer Park Daily, where we are honoring our high school seniors. This year, high school seniors across the nation have had their senior years cut short by COVID-19. Many seniors were unable to enjoy their senior sports seasons, proms, award ceremonies, and graduations. As a small token to show them that we care, we will be interviewing several seniors throughout the course of the next couple of weeks for a special edition of Deer Park Daily. We start off with an interview with Addison Stowell, who's a senior at Bishop England High School. Addison, thank you for joining us. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I am a senior and I go to Bishop England, and I'm pretty involved. I do a good bit of stuff. I play softball and field hockey.
Were both of those like sports that you played just in high school, or did you play both prior to high school?
I played softball in middle school, but field hockey I started junior year when it was a new club. It's been a good experience. I played volleyball for a while, and so that was like really competitive, but field hockey was a really different environment.
What was your reaction whenever they first announced the closures, and how has that changed now that you know that you're finishing out your senior year online?
At first, I thought it was just going to be like a couple of weeks, like a week or two, and then we would just get back into things. But I guess now it still doesn't really feel real. It just feels like, I guess we started summer and are just doing a lot of work.
What event are you most bummed out about missing?
I'm sad to be missing prom and our stereotypical graduation, I guess, because it's still up in the air what we're going to do and if we're going to do anything.
Right.
And I guess all of your senior stuff at school, like ditch day and senior prank or something. And I guess yearbooks too, because I worked on the yearbook this year, and so we're not going to get to do everything with that.
I know there's a lot of stuff that you guys are missing out on. I know your dad had mentioned that they did a little something special for you guys in the backyard.
I had my date over, and we took some pictures and had dinner, and then just hung out in the backyard. My sister hung out with us for a little bit.
Where do you plan on going in the fall for school?
I am planning on going to Clemson.
Okay. What's your major going to be?
Political science.
Awesome. How does Dad feel about the Clemson thing?
It's growing on him. It's a slow process. But
I bet so. So what would your dream job be with a political science major? What are you trying to get into? What's your goals after college?
I don't really know exactly what I want to do. I just know I enjoy politics and hearing stuff about it, and I guess being involved in big stuff like that.
Do you have any advice that you could give a middle school student that might be watching this interview about what to expect going into high school, about the high school experience, how it was compared to how you thought it might be when you were in middle school?
I would say definitely start trying to figure out and establish a work ethic. When you kind of at some points in middle school, you're kind of coasting and you get used to not having to do a ton of work. And then once you do have to do work, it's what do I do? I would say that.
Who was your favorite teacher?
Probably my freshman year history teacher. She always tried to change things up and do interesting projects or teach different ways. And I guess that got us more involved and made us think about stuff and work harder and get a different perspective. And then it was also a hard class, and especially freshman year coming into it, everything's different than you've known. And so that just introduces you to a lot of different things and makes you more adaptable as a student.
It's always good to have a teacher like that that's able to kind of, and especially since you said that was your freshman year, that kind of helps you through your whole experience.
Right, yeah.
So I do have some people that wanted to hop on and help me out with this interview.
Hi, Moosh.
Oh, hey, Rob. Hey, Addison. Oh, wow. I know. I didn't realize you set me up. I thought I was just doing Deer Park Daily.
Well, you will be.
No, Rob set this up, Addison, and you know how proud we are, and more importantly, you should be proud of yourself. You worked so hard, over the last 8 years to put yourself in a position to have options. And as I tell some of my students and all my students, if they can have options in life, it'll be a much better and easier life, and just create options. And you did. One of the options you created was you decided to go to Clemson, which we're very proud of you, and you worked hard. You earned it. And me being a Gamecock, that I like my Gamecocks, but my huge part of my heart
there we go.
is going to be going to Clemson. Yeah, I will back you in all your decisions. So
Thanks, Mitch.
I love you. We love you, and your sister, Hope Elaine, your mother, who are supposed to be out here, which is a little really what they're doing, but maybe they got a little camera shy.
I had actually asked her in the interview how you felt about her going to Clemson. So my question for you was going to be, am I going to see you in any orange? But I guess you kind of answered that question.
It's white with some orange. To get an all orange, that is going to be a tough one.
So it's not an orange shirt. It's a white shirt with orange in it.
And here's Paige. Here's
Hi,
Addison's
how are you?
mother.
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Hey, Addison.
Hi.
Having a senior in high school, how that's kind of affected like your entire family going through a change while she's getting ready to transition to college.
I mean, obviously the tail end of her senior year didn't turn out like any of us would have liked. She got to play in a couple senior softball games, but didn't get to go through that final season and enjoy everything that goes along with that, which is, it's sad, but it deprived all of us from getting to enjoy that and celebrate with her. On the selfish side, it's allowed us to spend a lot more time with her, and sitting out, on her back porch or playing ball or
Putting together a Rube Goldberg.
or Dance Party USA. We've, it's allowed us to do some other things as a family. So I think we made the most of it. Now, yeah, she's missed out on a lot of fun things with her friends. And my heart goes out to her and to the other seniors.
Well, it does sound like y'all have at least been able to take advantage of the time that y'all have had together, which is a good thing. And I think that's important for everyone to do in these times, is you just be able to stop and reflect and to spend time with those who are most important to us and those who we are able to spend time with right now.
Right. We have missed a lot with other family members, but the four of us here, we've had fun.
Am I going to see any of those dance moves now? Or is that like maybe a future episode of Deer Park Daily? I might be able to have y'all on for that.
I don't know. Maybe we could arrange that.
You want to join us for one, maybe?
There we go.
Yeah, for all of our students out there and parents, I've really enjoyed it. It's allowed me to contact and have contact with more parents and more guardians of our students, and I've enjoyed talking with them. And for those of you that are watching, thank you for taking my phone calls. I know a plain blank number coming up on the screen usually means someone trying to sell you something, but
and he doesn't always look like this.
He's working on it. He's working
got a long way to go to catch.
Well, Addison, definitely, just like your mom and dad said, my heart does go out to you and to the rest of the seniors.
Mhm.
And we have somebody else who joined us now too.
This is Hope Elaine. She's a sophomore.
Well, how has the school closure? What have your thoughts been through all of this?
I miss seeing everyone. It's tough.
Do y'all have any words for your daughter that I'm sure that you haven't seen in so long?
Just keep doing your work. It'll all be worth it.
Yeah, okay.
that's right. Then you can have choices and options when you graduate from college. So
Mhm.
keep it up. Just keep it up. I don't know. Hope Elaine's spending the night in your dorm with you this next year. We'll see about that. But thank you, Mr. Veroni.
No,
Yes,
thank you
thank
guys
you.
so much. Thank you, Addison. Good luck to you, Addison. And thank you guys for joining me as well. A special thanks goes out to Addison and the rest of the Stowell family. If you know a senior who would be interested in being interviewed for our special editions, please have them contact Robert_Veroni at charleston.k12.sc.us. Join us on the next special edition of Deer Park Daily, where we are honoring our seniors. And you can also catch us every weekday on our regular Deer Park Daily episodes. And that's the news, everyone.